Morning. We're at the park and ride. There's not many people here yet at the moment. It is quite early. We're parked in this area. This is where they tell you to go if you've got motorhomes or camper vans. Parking is free here. You just your bus fare pays for the actual parking. Well, we're going to walk into town. It's about 2 miles to get right down into the bottom where the bridge is. So anyway, we're going to walk that, so it'll be a bit of good exercise. We're going to leave the bikes on the back. They're locked up as best we can. There's a camera up there as well, so they're well locked, should we say. So let's see how we get on. We just walked down the hill. Look at that. It's called the Gansey knitter. This is one of the many talents of the fisherman's wife, is the ability to knit their men a fisherman's Gansey. Gansey was a distinctive woolen sweater originally designed to protect the fishermen from wind and water. Tightly spun 5-ply worsted wool was used, and it was knitted on 4 needles. There you go. Although she's only got 3 needles. Well, I could only see 3 needles. Anyway, we're nearly down into the town now. We've walked a bit further down into Whitby, and there is another one. So I presume this is a fisherman, and he's making his nets or repairing his nets. There's a few people that are all dressed up coming down into town already. So we're pretty much down now. So we've done our 2-mile walk, all downhill, all the way. $2.50 for a Scotch egg. Wow. The one. So the fisherwoman and oh, really cool, yeah. Yeah. You look fantastic. Yeah. Never changes Whitby, although that's a bit weird for Goth weekend. A clown, which is yeah. Fantastic. So yeah, it's there before. Those sculptures here. So the fishermen. That's really good. Quite cool. And some various people that are coming down. The people look absolutely terrific. You look amazing. You look really amazing. Well, it's about 10:30 in the morning, and it's already getting quite busy, I must admit. So a lot of photographers about, which is good, I suppose. Got some more coming down. They were absolutely fantastic. So you look terrific, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Look really good, don't they? Not seen anybody looked as good as them ones that were dressed in the sea things. They were truly stunning, I think. Even more together, look. Wow.
Thank you.
You all look great. Keep telling people that fantastic. You look amazing.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Wow.
Thank you, you look amazing.
Are you going up to the castle?
Where are we going, sir?
There you go.
Ranging of ages, 1882 up to some of the more modern ones.
Amazing.
Wow. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we're going to try and climb up here now. Like Christine, there's always steps, so that takes us up to the Abbey. Okay, we've just started our climb in Whitby, and there's another one of those sculptures. I must admit, it's a nice day. There's a few people about.
It's hot, it's really cold this morning.
Yeah. There's quite a good view of down across Whitby. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be quite honest, although I'm breathing a little bit heavy, that was quite easy, to be fair. Last time we came, which I think is about 8 years ago.
2018.
2018, yeah. I really struggled to get up there. Anyway, we're up here now, so we'll have a walk around here, which is the church and the chapel. Blocked a fair bit off. I don't think you can get in it.
No,
No, I think we did. We did, yeah. Anyway, we couldn't get in the castle bit, the ruined castle bit there, up on the top. The weather, it was so windy up here. They'd closed it to the public because of high winds. But we've now been, if I remember rightly, we've this is our second time coming here, which is the place that's the book by Bram Stoker is based on. I think Dracula was, I'm not sure if he got shipwrecked here originally. Also, excuse me, I think we've been to the where he came from and who the character was based on. Been there, haven't we? Yeah, so we've been to Dracula's castle.
Bran Castle.
Yeah, Bran Castle. We've been to I forget where else we've been.
That grave.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll have a look in here. Yeah, we've been to have a look around the gardens first. So, yeah, we've been to see where Dracula was, his crypt, isn't it? It was his crypt?
Yeah,
Where is it? His grave.
Yeah.
We've been there. We've been to where he was in, didn't they put in prison him somewhere as well? Haven't we been there? Or am I mixing him up with somebody else? We've been to his castle, and here I know Dracula is a fictional character, but it's nice to be able to put and have things like this. Just shows you how popular a book it was. There is from the Dracula, there's a prequel book to the main one for Dracula, and I think it's called The Guest. That book, it's a short story, it's not very long, written by Bram Stoker, and it's before the actual main book of Dracula. Stood in the shop, but we just remembered who Dracula was based on, which was Vlad the Impaler. So they're the graves that we've seen of that. We've been to his castle and we've seen the places where he was interned and everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
He was buried on a little island, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. I can't remember where we were near.
I can't remember what it was. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll do that.
Yeah, Christine's just going to Google it now. So. Christine's just looked it up, and it was which one? Stragoth Monastery in Romania. And if I remember rightly, we parked in this, had this little private car park, and then you walked over this bridge onto this little island, and then on the island was a small church, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And
You have
that's
to pay £2 for the photographs inside.
yeah, you pay
videoed
to.
it all.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really really cool, that was. It
was.
was good, that, so.
Definitely.
Yeah. A gentleman's mansion. The Chomley family and their descendants live there. That's like a shop up here for the abbey that we're going to go and have a look at. We'll have a look at these two. She has a kind of a Day of the Dead kind of look about her, I think.
Must be sick of that already.
You look great, by the way.
You look amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll have to stop saying by the way. I keep saying you look great, by the way.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a look at the abbey now anyway. Okay. There we are. So I guess Bram Stoker's made Whitby a very, very popular place to visit. Twice a year they have Goth weekend. So you've got this weekend, and then there's another one in October. Wow. This was the Abbey. That's, might find a bit of information about it somewhere. You can get a guidebook, but we generally never bother. You have to listen to the rubbish that I spiel about it. Looks like there's been sort of some sort of an egg hunt on here for the kids at some stage, being as it was Easter weekend last weekend. So there's a little bit about it here. It says the Abbey Church through time. It says in the 12th century the monks who lived here built an impressive stone church, the eastern outline of which is marked in the turf. From about 1220, a magnificent religious ornamented new building gradually replaced it. The ruins surround you. The architecture closely resembles other great churches in Yorkshire, including York Minster and Ravoux Abbey. The monks gathered here for High Mass. Wow, it's quite I love the colour on the stone. That is terrific. Absolutely beautiful. Christine's found herself a car boot thing.
How cool is that?
Well, that cost her £3. It's because we can't get a tree in the van. So she wanted that when we have at Christmas, and you can turn that on and it lights up. So, oh, there's something else that she's got. She said to me, later on when we have fish and chips, can I share yours? I don't want a full one. I said, yeah, it's probably a good idea really, because it starts to feel heavy, and when you're walking it sits heavy in your thing, and to be quite honest, I don't need as much to eat now. And then in the van she said, oh hang on a minute, I want to take some vinegar. So I said, oh, all right, fair enough. So, but you can get vinegar when you're there. So she's got her apple cider vinegar, and she's poured it into an atomizer. I think her plan is to, because I don't like the amount of vinegar she puts on, I think her plan is to take chips off my thing and squirt it with her atomizer to put vinegar on each individual chip. She wants some photos now. There's the Grim Reaper. There's the Grim Reaper. I think he's coming for you, Christine.
No, he's not. He's coming for you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
That looks really, really cool. I like that. Okay, the other thing about this, although Dracula is not a real character, apparently, according to the book, he was shipwrecked on the headland here. And I think it was a really bad storm. He shipwrecked on the headland, and he came ashore in the guise of a dog. And then the dog came up to this church, which is St Mary's Church, but comes up the 199 steps. So those steps that we walked up is where Dracula came up. And this is the abbey that was in the background. So the abbey was still in ruins then. Looking across the churchyard now from St Mary's. This is St Mary's Church. Like I said, this is the church that he ran up the hill to, with the abbey there in the background. So that's how it's actually described. I think we'll have a walk around this side of it, and maybe we can see where he actually I think all the book actually says is that he was shipwrecked off the headland. So I'm presuming it's this headland, this side, and rather than around there, it's around here. Oh, there's a band. No, I can hear. I don't know. Oh, they're in the can't remember what they call it, on the bandstand. They're on the bandstand, aren't they? Christine just noticed the church is now open. It was closed when we were walking up to the Abbey bit there, so it's open now.
You left us.
So we'll have a look around here. We've been in here before. No. Wow. Look at the size of the pews. See where they were kind of quite hidden inside. Don't remember the pews being this high.
I don't remember coming in.
Yeah. Beautiful. Amazing. All these are family areas. No, there's a family one. Yeah, they're like, I think these are family, what would have been family areas. Yeah. I mean, obviously they're not used the same way today. But yeah, no, I've never seen anything like this before. I don't remember.
I don't remember coming in.
This Kristen don't remember coming in, but I remember coming in. Yeah. So there's one, obviously decorated to some war heroes. Amazing. Wow. Look at the little organ up on the top. How cool is that? Very, very different church. The pulpit so high as well. And then all these like individual areas. I mean, like you've got that one, JP 1847, and these are numbered along here. So, like a kind of a maze. So I mean, there's these. I don't know where they would have been put up, but from the. Wow.
2 hours. Well, the main was 4 hours.
Forgive us our trespasses, and those forgive us. Not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. So that must be Catholic then, because I think on I think I'm right, on a Protestant one, on this prayer, we do for thine. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, forever and ever. Amen. And I think that makes that Catholic, because they don't say that. I think that's right, isn't it, Christine?
What's that?
That would be Catholic then.
Catholic,
Yeah. See, I've learnt something. Not much, but I learnt something. The other thing is, I know they used to store books and things in there. That's over 300 years old though. Wow. Such a fantastic church. And brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, these are the 199 steps that when Dracula was shipwrecked over there somewhere on the headland, and then changed or manifested himself as a dog, and then ran up these steps to St Mary's Church, and then the abbey over there in the background. Even more, I must admit, it is a cracking weekend, and there's people of all ages.
Yeah, they're a group.
Amazing. Thank you. You look terrific. All of you look fantastic. You look really, really good. Thank you. Oh, go on then. There's some more. Really cool. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, sorry. Some of them are absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Your guess. Get these.
Yeah. Really cool. You look really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Look amazing. Thank you.
It's getting really, really busy now. Yeah. They even, I mean, you can't even cross the bridge with a vehicle now. It's you're only allowed to cross if you're a bus. We've just had fish and chips. We actually sat down and ate, and Christine had her own. So absolutely fantastic. Look at these, look. Wow. Wow. They're fantastic.
Amazing. Wow.
Did you make those yourself? Wow, they're brilliant.
You're well clever. That's it.
They're fantastic, amazing.
By far the best thing at that.
There's a woman that's just stopped us and said, "Excuse me, but is there something going on here?" She said, "Or is it always like this?" So yeah, we had to explain. So, oh dear. And these sculptures that are around are pretty amazing. The women filleting the fish, preparing them. Tell you what, we've walked out on the end up there, but it's cold when you start walking around there. He's not a bad player. Christine has took hundreds of photos. Excuse me, hundreds of photos of people. Hundreds and hundreds. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to attach them all to the end of this video, so you'll be be able to see them all. Well, not everybody, there's
Not
just
all the
too many people, but all the people that took.
I can't wait for you to see my new trim.
It's fantastic, that's fantastic. And you look great as well.
Thank you.
It's okay. I've noticed there's a lot of fellas dressed as women here.
Yeah, gosh, you can. Just 1 minute. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. She wants photos.
Yeah. Really, really good. Amazing. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. Wow. This is just the amount of people about that are all dressed is well, it's just unbelievable. Look at this fella. That is really cool. Oh, sorry. Just wouldn't be Whitby if you didn't come up and have a look at the whale bones. Not bad. Okay, that's Captain Cook. So he was a Yorkshireman, and that, as this plaque was spread by the people of Australia to the Whitby Urban District Council to commemorate the bicentenary of the discovery of the east coast of Australia. Captain Cook. We're up on the top now. As you know, we're just down the road from the whalebone, and it's called Skipper Dora. Dora Walker was the first female fishing boat skipper on the northeast coast. Dora was also an author, writing in her memoirs of nursing during World War I, as well as the history of fishing communities in Whitby and the surrounding area. Not really sure what that is. This is to commemorate what happened in the World War II. He said at least 100 shells were fired into the town, but remarkably only 2 persons were killed and 1 seriously injured. Many people had extraordinary escapes, for about 30 houses were wrecked or seriously damaged. The cannonade lasted about 7 minutes. It was says powerful battle cruisers. It was 5 minutes past 9 o'clock when 2 enemy ships opened fire. The Coast Guard say that they were powerful battle cruisers, 25,000 tons each, and capable of firing a tremendous weight of metal. The Coast Guard shot dead. The first shot fell short, but the third killed one of the Coast Guards. Well, and that there is a shell. Look at that. There's a boat out there, look, fishing. You see he's got his net things out either side. I don't know if he's trolling or how he's doing that, how he does it. But he's definitely fishing. We've come to the market for some, it's a Goth market. So we'll have a little bit of a nosy around here. Sorry. Thank you. It's the strangest market I've ever seen.
To walk this.